Hello everyone, this is Kingzilla or Jurassiczilla back with a video, and today we have some Godzilla vs. Kong figure news, and that is from Playmates. They've just released, I think it was like 50 minutes ago, they just released their Godzilla vs. Kong Battle Roar figures. We have Godzilla and Kong, and these two look pretty cool. They're okay figures, and I'm going to give my own thoughts on these figures. There's only two of them here. Oops, sorry. We have Godzilla and Kong here, and they're both Battle Roar figures. So, yeah, let's just dive into them. So these are the new figures, and they actually both look really awesome. Unfortunately, I think the biggest problem that I have is probably the poses they're in. Now, most people like the poses, but in my opinion, the poses are really weird on these Battle Roar figures. I think Godzilla has to be the weirdest pose out of them all, but King Kong's pose is kind of neat. I mean, they try to represent the 1933 Kong, but anyway, let's dive into these figures. But so for starters, has to be my least favorite out of here, and that is Kong. Now, some people might like this figure, but in my opinion, this figure is an off King Kong figure, or Godzilla vs. Kong figure of Kong. I mean, it is okay, like the design, but in my opinion, it's probably my least favorite out of the Battle Roar figures. Yeah, hate me if you want to, I don't seem to care. But this Kong actually does have pretty good quality, but I think the problem with this figure is the pose that it's in. Well, just a bit of the pose, and also, I don't really like the face as well, so that's why I put this one my least favorite. But he's still another cool figure. It's unknown when these figures are going to be released, but this King Kong figure, in my opinion, is the face, and also just a bit of the pose adds in. It's probably my least favorite out of the figure. But this figure does look really good, not to lie. I'm not saying this figure's terrible, but it's just my least favorite out of the two Battle Roar figures. So anyway, that's just me. So anyway, King Kong, and the next figure is Godzilla. This one has to be probably the worst part about this is the pose again. I don't really like the poses on these figures because they just look a bit weird. Godzilla looks like he's like hunching down a bit, and well, it does look a lot like the Godzilla 2019 version, or 2014 or 19 version. It looks like, or Legendary Godzilla, looks a lot like Legendary Godzilla, because of the pose, but the pose is just a bit off on this Godzilla figure, just to me. But I do love this figure. This figure actually does look really cool. I really like, the detail on this figure. You can see it looks a lot like Godzilla 2019, a bit. And I do like those, the dorsal fins are probably my favorite out of this figure, and so is the face. The face actually does look pretty good. So yeah, that's Godzilla 2019. And yeah, that is pretty much it for these Godzilla vs. Kong Battle Roar figures. King Kong and Godzilla. I'm not too sure if they'll be releasing more of these figures, like an entire wave. We might get the Skullcrawler and maybe a Mechagodzilla one. But I'm not too sure when Playmates is going to make more, but I'm pretty sure these are the only two that they will be releasing. So anyway, they're pretty good. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. And as always, goodbye.